We're here with captain of Saban Metrics, Michael Saban Solomon. We're at the eve of the World Series.
What a night.
Much anticipated. We waited, and we're here. We couldn't have gotten a better night. Michael, tell me the emotions running through you right now.
I gotta be honest, Sam. You know I'm here. This is what we're all playing for all summer long. The culmination of this night, and I gotta tell you, the long-awaited World Series has been coursing through my veins. I'm not even kidding, for 2 weeks.
And
I
now,
slept with my bat the last couple of nights.
So Mike,
felt like it was a threesome with my wife.
Well, it's a little bigger than you go, that bat.
Yeah.
Mike, let me tell you that the fact that your dad's throwing the ceremonial opening pitch, has that changed things for you?
Listen, it's a very special thing for me. You know, I grew up watching him hit bombs and, you know, talking about how he loved it like this when he was younger. And it's going to be a special night watching him throw the first pitch to me.
Well, the field looks great. We have 3 umpires here right now. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Lots of luck. We're looking forward to especially moments before the World Series. Captain Max Yadid, first time in the ship. Max, a lot of emotions running through you. Tell me about tonight. Tell me what the game plan is.
The game plan, we've been talking about this team for 2 weeks. We got a good plan for every hitter, for the pitcher, defensively. So we just got to execute everything we've been talking about. Stay there mentally, stay in the zone, and I like our chances.
Max, we wish you all the luck tonight. Big game tonight. Big vibes in the air. I'll see you after the game. We're here with Saul Towell and Teddy Braha talking over some X's and O's.
Let's go.
Listen, my eyes are burning from that little getup you have over there.
That's the goal. Blind the batter.
Blind the batter,
with some cheese.
Blind the cameraman too. Teddy, tell me about your dad throwing ceremonial first pitch to you. Tell me what that means to you as a person and as a player.
Looks like he's trying to play right now. He's got a jersey on, ready to go. But I don't know. It's gonna be fun. He said he's gonna throw me a knuckleball, curveball, something. So.
Don't embarrass the fan.
I'm just gonna try to catch it. I'm just gonna try to catch it.
All right, Teddy, it's your first year in the league and you're in the ship, and it's obviously been a great year. You've been a key contributor to this team all year long, including that big rip base hit in the semifinals that actually won the game effectively. So, Teddy, you're a big part of this team, and I wish you all the luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Batting leadoff. Taking shortstop in his second consecutive World Series. Looking to finally bring home his first M&S championship, their all-star, Zach Ashkenazi. And batting second, subsational himself, filling in for the missing Buka Jordy Romeld. He's on his way. And batting third in the MVP contention. One of his best years in a while. Coined the name Night Stalker years ago. Came back with a vengeance, batting third, playing third base. Their slugger, Avi Dweck.
Oh, yeah.
And batting fourth in the cleanup spot all season long. Veteran of High Cheese, keeping them together, Maurice Haber. In this slot, defensive stud, Saul Towell. Batting fifth, subbing for the vacationing honeymooner, Ralph Matute. He's been on the field just as much as anybody this season. Another subsational player. He was a world champion last year on the Get Swifty squad. Abe Haber trying to make it a second time. Abraham Haber. And batting sixth, the captain of High Cheese, Cy Young candidate, last year's Cy Young winner, MVP candidate, first time ever in the M&S World Series, Max Yadid.
Oh, yeah.
Batting seventh. His sophomore season in the World Series for the first time, the lead candidate of Gold Glove right field had the knack as a lefty to come up with some big hits this season, Albert Sid. And batting eighth, the emotional leader. They traded for him earlier in the season. The Louisiana Purchase, Leon Harari.
Batting ninth. Great to have him here. Going through hoops and circles to be here. The player of the week in the semifinals with 9 unprecedented RBIs, Victor Abadi.
And finally, batting 10th, the gentleman with the game-winning hit in the semifinals, center fielder Teddy Braha.
That is your high chief. Now, for your home team. Welcome, for your home team. Sabon Metrics, batting first. Went to the Fountain of Youth this year. Back in the leadoff spot. One of the highest on-base percentages in the season in the entire league. Their short center fielder, well-gelled, Isaac Norwood Dweck.
And batting second, playing for the injured Jack Abadi, 4-time M&S MVP, former champion, first ballot Hall of Famer last year. Don't call him old, Ali Marshall.
Batting third, the captain, looking for his 5th, that's right, I said it, his 5th world championship in the M&S League. He ain't a stranger to this light. Batting third, their leader, their first baseman, Michael Sabon Solomon.
And batting cleanup, a big game player throughout his career. Won a World Series last year on Get Swifty. Stars left fielder, big game Elliot Saka.
Batting 5th, looking for his 3rd consecutive World Series championship. Their DH, power hitting Bernie Pindeck.
And batting 6th, was in the World Series last year in a losing effort. Won Gold Glove at second base. It's his first season playing starting shortstop, having an outstanding postseason. Ellie Siegel.
Talk about an outstanding postseason. Someone who started the season light, came on like a raging bull. Player of the week, the game-winning hit in the semifinals. Their second baseman, Albert Richter.
And batting 8th, subbing for the Hebrew Hammer, Fuashalima Hammer. Also a champion last year, big hitter, Jack Ruben Beebe.
Batting ninth. After week 1, grabbed a hold of the third base position. Never let go of it ever since. Showed some pop throughout the season. Now also a world championship player 2 years ago on Gonzaga. Torgi. In the slot. In his 3rd consecutive World Series appearance. Looking for his first World Series in this league. The Bulldog, their leader on the mound, Abraham Saka.
And to round it out, batting 10th. And batting 10th. They got him in the draft. Wasn't sure what they were going to get out of him. They put him in right field. It's been a pleasant surprise. Mo Duick in this slot. The acquired Ike Bitesh, starting catcher.
Now to perform the national anthem, we have a special guest player from the High Cheese organization, none other than Avi Dweck. Please rise for the national anthem.
Behind the field.
Oh, make it loud. Go for it. No. throw out the first ceremonial pitch, we have Mr. Elliott Solomon. Please head to the mound. He's going to be throwing that first pitch to his son, Michael Solomon. Simultaneously throwing out the first pitch for the High Cheese organization. Come on down, Mr. Elliott Braha is going to be tossing it to his son Teddy. Make your
Elliott
way,
Solomon
Teddy, to
throwing
the...
to Michael Solomon.
There he is.
Elliott
To the home
Braha
plate
throwing
spot.
to Teddy Braha.
Waiting for Elliott.
It's an emotional
Go figure,
moment
the older man got
for
there
both
faster
players,
than Elliott.
young and old, veteran Sabon and young player Teddy.
Good luck as they throw away. Get him a ball.
Get him a ball.
Overhand or under?
You're going to throw it at the same time. Elliott Braha. Simultaneous. At the same time. Let's play ball. Let the World Series begin.
Let's go. Let's get the party started.
Your umpire.
The High Cheese Huddle in the World Series.
Congratulations.
Play better. Listen, boys, when this team was drafted, there were two things in mind. Number one, chemistry. We got such a good group of boys. I love you guys.
Let's go.
Number two, big game experience. I know everyone here for a big game will bring their best. Nobody will get butterflies. No one will get nervous in the moment. And that's why I'm so confident in everyone today.
Oh, boy.
Everybody,
Do it.
cherish every at-bat, every moment. Think. It's mental. It's all mental. This is a moment we're all ready for. Love you, Cheese.
Let's do it, boys.
So
we know what we gotta do. We know what we gotta do.
Guys, this is work. The fun comes later. This is work. Let's go, boys.
Let's do it.
Grind! Grind! Grind!
We're headed to the Sabon Metrics Huddle.
Ready to swap for when we go forward. We discussed a lot of things. It depends on how the game's going to go. We're definitely guaranteed going for Zach, for Avi, and Jordy probably, right?
We'll see how that goes, but
Well, it's up
definitely.
two. Yeah, so those three guys we're going for. From there, we're going to see how the game goes. I want to listen to me. Getting the lead guy out in every inning is the most important thing. You get the lead guy out, it sets the tone for the inning. Let's not get down on each other. Play smart. Know where you're going with the ball before it comes. Last time we played the most flawless defensive games that we played all year. Let's build on it. Okay, you sacrifice your body. Tonight, this is what it's all about. We came out on a Saturday night. I want to win. Let's be smart.
Play smart. Make the right plays. Make the right throws. Fundamental ball will guarantee us a championship. Be aggressive. Hit this guy. He's not going to walk anyone. You like that pitch, you
Don't
whip
wait.
it.
Don't
Listen,
wait.
no homers. No one's hitting a homer over the fence. I want hard line drive base hits, and you hustle because they're not going to make every play. The infield's hard. Infield, stay in front of it. Guys in the outfield. Get the cutoff man. Let's be smart.
Left side be ready.
Lead
AB
us.
jamming everyone. Left side be ready.
Guys, one thing. The chance is Brett. Take the extra base.
Make a turn. Make a turn. Drink.
1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3.
Rings. I like that. Rings.
Listen to me.
Rings.
All right now.
Let's go.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, championship.
Score tied. Sabon Metrics calling in mid-game huddle. Not too
I want my
happy.
team here. I want my team here. Guys, we made it here. Not because we suck, not because we don't know what to do. Let's get our head out of our ass. If a guy gets a single, let's not shit in our pants. We're shitting in our pants and we're showing it.
And we're hitting him
We're
hard.
showing it.
Hitting
We're
that
telling
side.
him,
This
oh,
game's
what should we
far
do?
from
What should we do? Every batter. Know the plan. Listen, know the plan. We got this. We're the better fucking team. We got this. Play smart. Make sure you hit the bases.
everybody. Relax.
It was so, by the way, 19 people said it, so it must have happened. Make sure you hit the bases. Let's go. Here we go. Right now.
Let's go,
I
guys.
want, this is hard. This is hard.
Let's stick out.
Allie, get in here!
Allie, wake
Allie,
up!
Dorothy, get the fuck in here!
Just fucking one around.
You guys want it?
Guys.
1, 2, 3, hard! Let's go!
I'm here with Hebrew Hammer on the mend, Armin Hammer. Listen, I know it's killing you not to be out there tonight, but tell me what you're watching.
Honestly, I just got here. I didn't even know what to expect.
Oh, crazy game you missed. It was 4-3 final score. You guys were down 2-0. Back and forth game, seesaw battle. But listen, Jack Beebe actually hit a 2-run home run in your place.
He told me. I'm happy for him.
But we're here to watch game 2, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
We're here with Richie Shalom here, a veteran himself. Played in this league 9 years ago. Yes, he did. He played in this league 9 years ago. His son-in-law here, Bernie Pindek, killed in the ball.
ran right over second base, and I saw it from the
And first base.
Oh, you saw him
first
miss
base.
it as well.
I missed second. He missed second.
You saw him miss it. The team got the win. You don't have to worry about it. What a game we watched in game one.
What a game one.
What a game one. Any predictions game two?
Game two, I think they're going to take it. The D's are losing it.
So you think someone's going to pick up a trophy
I
tonight?
think someone's taking home a trophy tonight, yes.
Good luck. Let's see. I'm sure you hope that.
Okay, yes.
Ike Batesh, the catcher. That's his dad. He's been in the first year of this league. Made it to the World Series. We lost in the last inning, the bottom of the seventh. Oh boy!
Right.
You're here watching an incredible game. The defense.
Sammy Sutton on the team?
Yes, he
We used
was.
to fight with him in the middle of the
That's
field.
right, Sammy. Insane.
I'll tell you something,
Can never forget
my son
that.
Ike, he's got some touch because whatever team he's on, they win.
That's right. I was part
He's
of
won
one.
4 titles in the last 2 years.
God bless him.
He's won
Some
4,
people
so-
have that magic
Yeah,
dust.
so-
Leon Sakal.
Just draft him, it'll be good.
He's right, that's it. Go get Ike. By the way, they made a trade to get this boy. Here he is.
How are you?
Big Ike Batesh. Good luck. You're one win away. What, you crazy?
No,
choice.
I don't want any on it.
No choice. We're here live with Mrs. Saka. Now, talk about, I play with the Sakas for the last 10 years. I love them all. We have Charles, got knocked out in the semis, but Elliot's here going for his second championship. I think this is the first time we're seeing you in the crowd.
I'm
Sandy's always
usually
here.
hiding. You don't see
Usually
me. I'm
hiding in the
watching
back.
from the car.
I think you know why now. We made sure to get you on crowd. Sammy Saka, I won a championship with his son. Nothing better. It was so much fun. You're here watching again, going for another one. Anything you have to say to the camera?
Yeah, we want to take the title home now. We don't want another game.
They don't want to come back.
Let's finish.
Same here.
Good luck to you all. We're here with All-Star Albert Richter's dad.
There you go.
Albert started the season, we keep mentioning shaky, but he turned into maybe the hottest hitter in the league. Maybe the apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm sure his dad was a great hitter in his own right. This is your first time here watching M&S Night League Softball. Any comments?
Great league, professional, and wow, what a game.
Just what a game. The defense was incredible. Just your son happened to be on the good end, the right end, the game won. But you got a long way to go. That second game is that mountain you got to climb. Good luck. Doesn't matter, exactly.
We did part of the job. We're not done. We are not finished. I do not want to come back here another night. No, hell no. I don't think any of us do.
None of us.
I don't know if you guys can tell me. I want it tonight.
Can I say something?
want it.
Guys?
I want you to tell me. Do you want it?
Yes.
Do you want it? Do you want it? Right now. Right now. Listen. We start out. Listen. We start out now hitting.
Relax.
Start out now hitting.
Have fun.
Let's go. Listen to me. Whatever the call is, tonight it's about winning. I don't give a shit.
Win on 3.
Here we go.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go!
The Fonz is in Montreal, but he's here. He's always here. And they're 3 outs away of splitting this series 1 game apiece. High Cheese up 7-0. They're on the paper. Another week of physical therapy.
Yes.
But it's all worth it.
Definitely worth it. What a great game. Maxi Deed played great. The first game they played great. 1-1. It's the way it is. M&S all the way.
Can't ask for anything more. Maurice, have a great week. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
in Media Week
Thank
Part
you.
2. CD, the way to come back after Game 1 loss, dominating in Game 2. Tell me about that game right there.
We just feel comfortable down. We feel comfortable behind the 8 ball. Coming back, it brings out the best in us. So
Well, now anything
did.
anything could happen next week. It's
Anything
1 game
can happen.
apiece. Very excited for
Let's go,
next
baby.
week, Saturday night. Let's
Cheese!
Let's go.
3 1s, I'll play right now.
Michael Saban Solomon, tough way to lose in Game 2. You got, it wasn't even a ball game after you guys won a really tight Game 1.
Listen, it's the World Series. They're going to fight back. You got a great team there, great pitcher. He buckled down when he had to. We didn't come up, real no hitting, nothing crazy at all. Few errors, but you know what? We're going to have a big Game 3 next
week. We're looking forward. Oh, decisive Game 3. Those rings, we're waiting to have someone's fingers on them.
Yep.
And Mike, we're looking forward to another exciting media weekend. Any special preparations?
At this point, probably just a little preparation H because I was shitting in my pants that second game. But I'll be ready for next week, and we're going to come back fresh. And may the best team win.
Looking forward, Mike. Good luck. Okay.
Not in a bad way, but it's a good way.
It's actually, I don't know what's going on here.
Great.
Move over a little this way. Stop.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
and here we go one more time.
Listen, you can't ask for better if you're a player in the league, and as much as we make it like we don't like coming back out, You gotta love it.
Once it happens, it's amazing.
Last year we had a Game 3 in the World Series. I believe the year before we had a Game 3 in the World Series. So you just gotta keep on that trend. And it was what a tale of two games.
It's funny, right? We play a best of 3, and in other leagues we play best of 5. It's something. Once you get into Game 3,
yeah, no one's upset.
Both teams had their chances. Now, Game 1 was more of a World Series feel.
Yeah, it was a wild ball game. It was
2-0.
2-0 off the bat. High cheese, and then right away, Jack Beebe had a high fly ball to left field, and Abraham Haber was tracking it.
Yeah,
and just flat out dropped the ball.
Probably should have caught the ball. Now, it was as nifty as defensive plays as we saw. Just to shout out Isaac Norwood Dweck,
crazy catch,
beautiful plays.
Nice play, Saul Towel to end the game over here.
It's Zach Ashkenazi,
crazy in a losing effort in Game 1.
One of the greatest catches you'll ever see.
You saw it on the highlights. You'll see it on the live stream. Wow. It was fantastic.
We're gonna have to make a separate cut edit for Instagram on that play.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that was special. And that saved a run. There was a runner on third then.
Yeah.
But that first game was a one-run game, and High Cheese, as they've been doing all year, usually shows they could come back. Saban Metrics' team.
They gutted it out.
Yes, they pinned them down. Some big plays. Ellie Siegel made a great throw out. A couple of bad base running plays over the course of the game by High Cheese and Saban Metrics. So, truth, it was a World Series game that had all the excitement.
Yeah, it was very exciting, but it wasn't so crisp.
It wasn't crisp. It was a little sloppy.
I want to tell you something. I was watching both sidelines, both benches. I was walking back and forth with the camera, and I realized even in the winning effort, Saban Metrics' team was tight in that game. They felt like they were screwing up and they should be up by a lot.
It was, the difference between Game 1 and Game 2. High Cheese put the ball on the ground hard and low, and Ellie Siegel, who's been really great at shortstop, Game 2 did not have his best effort.
No, he did not.
Went back to the early weeks.
A few call-outs on a few players. Victor Abadi just keeps on hitting.
There's nothing you could say.
No, last week you can't get a higher honor player of the week in the semis, 9 RBIs, and you thought it was maybe a flash in the pan. Absolutely not. The kid tonight, same, and they're not cheap hits.
One was like a bloopy type line drive, but everything else
hit hard
on the screws and
short,
using the whole field.
Short, compact swing,
right field, left field, center field, up the middle, ground balls.
That's number 1.
When they went,
El Caballo, Soy Torgerman,
2 triples,
2 bombs. Also,
now one of them should have been caught, but the ball was exploded off his bat. What a catch made by Teddy. He should have made the catch. Hit his glove, but the ball was launched.
Speaking of Teddy, also showed more power tonight than he showed in his entire career.
What a shot.
And he also made a really nice catch to top it off on Allie's bomb.
Yes, that was a runner on first.
That might have been a game-changing play.
That probably was. It was a 2-run game at the time. Allie really got everything on that. And he hit it on a line.
Yeah, that was the hardest hit ball Allie hit in probably a month.
And that was probably the hardest hit ball of the night.
Yeah.
Ball was a laser beam, and just Teddy got a great beat on it. Didn't have to dive, but really got to that ball professionally. Couple of great plays throughout the game, but Game 2, Max Yadid settled in.
We saw right away the way he started the Game 2. He was humming. He had a few strikeouts early.
Took a 2-0 lead, and that seemed like all he needed, and the team just tacked on.
Final score was 7-1, but they kind of conceded that run at the end.
It was 6-0 in the 5th, and we got a feeling we already started agreeing to when Game 3 was.
Right.
And what a night it was.
It was awesome. It was a World Series night. The ceremonial first pitches, as we saw, were great. On the piano, Avi Dweck of High Cheese, who performed great, spectacular rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and we had everything we wanted in the World Series. We had 2 games. One of them was exciting. We had really great theatrics before the game, and we saw they started getting chippy after the game. But as we said, next week,
Game 3 is definitely going to be tense.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of notables, and I don't usually like calling out people not performing great, so I'll tip my cap in a way. A.B. Saka had Zach Ashkenazi's number.
He had 1 hit on an error.
On an error. 1 hit the whole night. 1 was an RBI out, and it brought him the second run, but he didn't really have a big night. No. Jordy Rameld, really, he had 1 bomb late, but also held him down. Maurice Haber, credit to Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice, he heard the critics. He heard us say that he might be done.
And he started the night strong.
Right away. Last week he couldn't get the ball out of the infield, but this week he was
far
hitting
from that.
Bombs.
He hits a couple of really nice bullets.
Guess that physical therapy is paying off.
Yes, and we wish him for watching them out. Been massaging that calf all week.
I thought it was the groin.
No, it might have been that too, but and he had a big hit, Centerfest. That was a big, tremendous
maybe
hit.
That was a confidence booster. But either way, great World Series to start. We're not done yet.
Tip our caps to all umpires. Thomas Zambrano.
3 umpires.
Right, for 3 umpires. And James Amaturo at third. What a night it was. They're all still here late at night at 1 in the morning on a Saturday night, and this was such a slamming success. We're going to do it again.
I love Saturday night when we have one game to decide it all for all the marbles.
Saturday night main
It was
event.
decided before last year because it's before Rosh Hashanah, and we're going to have the World Series, God willing, weather permitting.
Weather permitting. We hope it's not
We
an
both
issue.
made our predictions before last show.
I'm not going to change
I'm not
anything.
changing either. I called Saban in 3.
I will say High Cheese over the course of the night played better than Sabermetrics.
Well, if you look at the run differential, they were up big.
That's one. But even game
7-1
one,
and they lost
I
4-3.
mean, you could take away plays and it doesn't make sense, but 2 or 3 drops is what gave Sabermetrics their runs.
Right.
So that's a big telltale sign that High Cheese looks like they may be in the driver's seat. Sabermetrics has a lot of grizzled veterans.
Anything could happen in one game.
It's one game. Now, the question is, and it's not up to us, we put it in their hands. If both sides handshake it, this could be a 9-inning game.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
If one side doesn't want it, it's going to stay 7.
Evidence shows every time we play 9 innings, it is just, it's bananas. It's stupid.
Bananas and pajamas on a Saturday night maybe, but this is going to be, it's up to them. We don't know yet. Looking forward to a wild night
Yeah, same here.
nonetheless.
Same here.
Are we going to announce the lineups? We'll decide at the time.
Nah, I think we're going to go straight to business. This is part of the
Just
series.
sit down and
we're
do
not
it.
going to do anything crazy. We'll bring out the cups, bring out the rings, and that's about it.
It's all baseball.
All baseball. I think that's the way it's supposed
It looks
to be.
like it's going to be, like you said, weather permitting. The field was in great shape. Credit to Jesus and his
Jesus is
crew.
great.
We had him do a great job with the Lions. We hope to do that again. Saturday night, we got a week to look forward to it. Media Week Part 2.
There you go. I think we recorded almost everybody, but we'll get the balance.
We're going to make it happen.
Let's go.
I got to come up with more skits now.